finished fully or not finished there? Just
Finished. Concept completed, sir. One question missing.
discharging we discussed or only charging we discussed? Okay, see, we'll see.
Charging.
Today we'll see that. Yeah, this we have discussed here. T equal to 0, T equal to infinity and all this. Huh? So see that in transient circuit, if charge 0 does not mean current. Mute everybody, mute. Huh? Everybody will mute. In transient circuit, RC circuit, that if charge 0, it does not mean that current 0. And if current 0, it does not mean charge 0. Okay, this you have to understand. Here, clearly we have seen that at t equal to 0, you can see at t equal to 0 or t equal to infinity, at t equal to 0, current maximum charge is 0, potential is 0. At infinity, that current is 0, but charge is what? Maximum. So this we have discussed. Have you tried questions from the package RC circuit?
Yes, sir.
How many of you tried? How many of you tried questions of RC circuit from the package? RC circuit questions from the package. Tried, got answer, not got. That is different thing. So many questions you will find based on RC, and only that. Only concept is open circuit, short circuit. At t equal to 0, current is maximum, so short circuit. T equal to infinity, current is 0, so open circuit. Some of you have got answers also or not? Some questions got answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, if you try, you will get. Now, whatever you will questions, doubt you having, that we have 2 classes today. We'll discuss 1 class full doubt. Today we will discuss the important method. Now, to solve the circuit, some important method we will discuss. Now, it is not that question given and you are thinking that how to do KVL, KCL you apply. It will take more time to solve the circuit here. So there is some shortcut by which circuit you can solve every circuit. KVL you will not apply. Otherwise, more time is required, and in exam, complete exam, that much time you will not have. So shortcut method we will discuss today. And so first, let me complete the discharging of the capacitor. Write down heading: discharging of the capacitor. Discharging of the capacitor. We have discussed the charging, now discharging. Okay. How capacitor will discharge here? Like when you will have breakfast, then you will be charged. After that you will do some work, so you will be discharged. So capacitor also same way. Capacitor, first, we have discussed in charging of the capacitor. Suppose this is R. Don't write, okay, just see. R and this is C. This capacitor is charged to maximum value. This is here EMF. Via key we have connected, and you have seen in previous that topic we have discussed that if key you closed, then capacitor will charge to maximum value here. Q max will be there, maximum charge. Now what I did, when capacitor charged to maximum value, I removed the battery. Battery removed there. Now tell me, battery removed. If means, first I want to know from you, if battery here removed, battery removed from this. So tell me, at t equal to 0, how much charge is present in the capacitor? Now battery removed, charge is maximum. So Q is equal to, see in capacitor, the maximum charge is there, Q max. Now tell me, as time increases, As time increases, I'm asking you what will happen here. Capacitor charge will decrease or charge will increase?
Decrease.
Now you know the capacitor and resistor, two elements are there. You know resistor is not energy storing element. Capacitor is energy storing element. So capacitor store energy. Now battery removed. So capacitor will act as a source in the circuit. Capacitor will supply energy to the circuit. Now it cannot supply up to infinite. Definitely after some time what will happen? It will lose its complete energy because resistor cannot store, it will dissipate the energy. Whatever capacitor will supply, the resistor will disappear. So that here at any time t, if I ask you charge in the capacitor, I will write here q. This tell me q will be less than q max or greater than q max here?
Less than Q max.
Okay. So you see what I'm telling, that with respect to time, tell me everybody, charge increases or decreases here? Charge increases or decreases?
Decrease.
Now charge decreases. If charge decreases, then current is defined. Everybody will see. Current is minus dq by dt. In previous section you have seen current is dq by dt. Why? Because charge is increasing here. Final charge will be less than the initial charge. Final charge is more than the initial charge here. Sorry, in charging case, final charge is more than the initial charge. Charge increases. Here you see final charge less than the initial charge. So you tell me delta q will be negative or not? dq will be negative or not in this case?
Yes, sir.
So to represent this here, to make this current positive, we multiplied here minus sign. This minus sign indicate that current, that this minus sign indicate charge decreases. Charge decreases with respect to time here. With respect to time. This is the current equation. Now you see this capacitor will act as a source. This will supply energy. Now charge will flow like this. So this will be plus, this will be minus. Current will go like this, plus minus. I current will go like this. Capacitor will supply. Now capacitor will act as a source. Now apply KVL in this circuit here. Tell me plus to minus how much? Plus to minus increment or drop?
Drops.
Minus to plus increment or drop? Minus to plus. See plus to minus, minus
Increment.
to plus increment. How much potential across the capacitor? Q by C or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Q is equal to CV, so here Q by C is V. Now this is equation number 2. Equation number 2. Now little bit if you solve equation 1 and 2, see everybody, equation 2 or little bit I will solve this, after that we'll write this. Tell me everyone, can I write that Q by C equal to IR? Can I write Q by C equal to IR?
Yes, sir.
IR. Can I write Q by RC is equal to I? Can I write Q by RC is equal to R? I have taken this side. What is I value now? Tell me. What is I value? This is the I value. Now see from first and second equation, what I can write? Q by RC is equal to I. What is I value? Minus dq by dt. Minus dq by dt. Now minus dq by dt. Little bit you have to solve. See dt you take this side, q you take this side. Tell me, can I write dt by RC? Minus also I'm taking this side. So minus dt by RC is equal to dq by q. Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? See dt I have taken this side, q I have taken this side, minus. Now integration both side. Minus dt by RC is equal to dq by q. Tell me left side what is variable, right side what is variable? Answer me.
Left side time is variable. Right side Q.
Right side charge variable. So we'll integrate. Tell me at t equal to 0 how much charge we considered? T equal to 0 what charge we consider? Q max. Tell me at t equal to t how much charge we consider?
Q.
Now if you integrate this, integration of this will be minus 1 by RC. dt integration will be t or not? Yes or no? I'm putting directly. Limit t minus 0 is equal to dq by q integration. Anybody can tell?
Ln
Q. Very good. Ln q. Now little bit here ln q. What is the limit? Tell me. Limit from where to where? Q max.
Q max to Q.
Now you put one time you put UQ and one time you put Q minus Q max. Okay, ln Q minus ln Q max. I'm writing directly expression. So we will get here expression because like this already we have done in previous section. Q max, I'll get Q equal to Q max e power minus T by RC. Q is equal to Q max e power minus T by RC. What is RC? Can anybody tell me? What is RC? Can anybody tell me?
Time.
Very
Time. Time
we are
constant.
getting, first of all, Q max we are getting. What is Q max? Anybody can tell here Q max? E into C. Okay, we discussed this Q max. What is RC? Tell me everyone. RC is what? Time constant. This is time constant. RC time constant. If this time constant, so tell me what expression I can write now? Q is equal to Q max into e power minus T by tau. This is the expression of charge. Charge decreases exponentially with respect to time. You can also here understand. Tell me if I ask you that at t equal to 0, answer me, verify now. At t equal to 0, how much charge is there? At t equal to
Q max.
max. Q will be equal to Q max. T equal to 0, Q equal to Q max. Tell me t equal to tau. One time constant, how much charge will be there? Tell me, put t equal to tau.
Q max by E, sir.
Q max into e power minus 1. E power minus 1, some value I have told you. Can anybody remember? E power minus 1 value? 0.37 of Q max. So in one time constant, in discharging time, 0.37 of Q max. In charging time, you know, it is 1 minus e power minus 1, that is 63, 0.37, sorry, 0.63%. Here 0.37. Okay, so in discharging of the capacitor also, time constant you can define. Tell me everyone, when time tending to infinity, what about the charger? When t tending to infinity, what about the charge? Charge into what? 0. Okay, this is the Q max expression. And now, if I ask you plot the graph, if I ask you plot the graph here, Q versus T, Q versus T. Everybody tell me at t equal to 0, what is the charge value? At t equal to 0,
max.
what is the charge value? Q max. Okay, this is Q max. Tell me, as time increases, charge decreases or increases? And how charge varies? Exponential charge variation is there, you see. When t will tend to infinity, charge will become 0. Tell me at one time constant, how much charge is there? Tell me. At one time constant, 0.37 of Q max. This is the discharging of the capacitor charge expression. Now, one more thing I want to know from you. Tell me, if I divide charge by C both side, means capacitance, if I divide both side, Q by C, Q max by C, e power minus T by tau. Can you tell me what is Q by C? What is Q by C?
V, sir.
What is Q max by C? Q max by
E.
What is E? What is E? V max. What is E? V max is nothing but E only. So e power minus T by tau. So here, see, you got the expression of charge and you got the expression of potential also here. V equal to V max e power minus T by tau. How many of you understood? How many of you understood discharging of the capacitor? Discharging of the capacitor, charging of the capacitor. See, discharging, very rare question, not even in package, even one question also they have not given from discharging. But if they mention anywhere discharging, means you have to know current decreases with time, potential decreases, sorry, charge decreases with time, that potential decreases with time. And if you know charge, you differentiate charge dq minus dq by dt, you will get the current also. Okay, in charging of the capacitor, charge increases with time. Exponential increment is there, here exponential decrement is there. Note it down, everybody, first. Little fast will light. So many things we have to discuss.
Completed, sir.
Up to equation 2, everybody completed. Equation 2.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Fast right. Ra. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Praneshwar is there? Praneshwar?
Sir?
Praneshwar?
Sir, I'm there, sir.
Yeah, you saw that your mail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Today I will send, okay? Today you can.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, here how Vmax equal to E, sir.
Vmax equal to E. What is Qmax? Tell me. Qmax, what we have written? EC. EC divided by C, how much you will get? EC by C, how much you will get? E na? Understood?
Yes, sir,
Or you
sir,
can
but
say
it's
one.
not
Huh?
discharging, no, sir.
What?
Discharging, yeah, discharging means V is greater than E, no, sir.
Are no, Ra, but listen first. You tell me here Qmax. This is the circuit, okay? E. When complete voltage will drop, here you tell me in capacitor, what is the charge? Q equal to CV. What can be the maximum value of potential across capacitor? Tell me. When complete source voltage drop across here in capacitor only, then only it can be the maximum potential or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If V is maximum, then only Q will be maximum. So when complete source voltage drop across E capacitor, then it will become what? C into E, which is nothing but what? Q max. Is this clear?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Completed everybody?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Everybody should know the graph of charging discharging, and here listen everyone. Now time constant they will define. See, time constant you can define in charging of the capacitor or discharging. You will say time constant is a time at which the charge in the capacitor is 0.63 times 63% of the maximum charge in charging of the capacitor. And tell me how much in discharging of the capacitor? Time at which the
0.37.
37% or 0.37 of the maximum charge in discharging of the capacitor. Charging, discharging graph you see are equation. See, charge always conserve, you know. See, at t equal to 0, tell me in charging of the capacitor how much charge is there? At t equal to 0, how much? At 0. In charging at t equal to 0, 0 charge is there. Na? Tell me in discharging
Yes,
what
sir.
is q at t equal to 0?
Qmax.
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 Tell me sum is Qmax or not? Qmax plus 0 is Qmax only or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
T equal to 0 I'm asking you. Tell me at t equal to 1 time constant. In charging how much? How much value? 0.63 Qmax. Na? And in discharging how much? Tell me. 0.37 Qmax or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You simply think if charge 0 is there, so discharge how much? If charge 0 is there, then discharge is Qmax. Na? You tell
Yes,
me
sir.
if charge 0.63, if charge 0.63, so how much discharge? 0.37 or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You tell me if discharge is 0, then how much charge? If discharge is 0, how much charge?
Qmax.
Qmax. Okay,
Qmax.
sum will be always constant here. Charge conservation. Okay, so this you have to give. Based on this, I told you only open circuit, short circuit question you will get, or formula based question you can get. Okay, that Q equal to Q max 1 minus e power minus t by tau, or Q equal to Q max e power minus t by tau, charging discharging. Okay, we will discuss the questions. You will have the idea in next class. Write down. Now write down important method to solve the circuit. Important method to solve the circuit. Now see that everything we have discussed here. Now telling you some shortcut method. These method you must follow. These method you must apply or use in objective type of question, competitive exam. KVL, KCL, if you apply, then you start from morning, afternoon, you will get the answer. Like that complicated circuit you will get. So these method, everybody will see. First method is what? Write down voltage divider rule. Voltage divider rule. Everybody will see here. No need to write anything. Just see, after that you write. Suppose we having two resistor R1 and R2. They here connected with a voltage source. That is V. If I ask you that find the potential across R1, that is V1, I am considering, and potential across R2 is V2. Everybody see. By voltage divider rule, directly I can write V1 is equal to, see, total voltage into the same resistance R1 divided by R1 plus R2. I will prove this, just wait. Similarly, tell me V2 what you will write. Can you answer V2 directly? V into
V R2 divided by R1 plus R2.
Now see everybody, proof of this you see. Proof how this we have written here. Tell me, if I ask you in this circuit R1 R2 they connected series or parallel? R1 R2 they connected
Series.
Same current will flow. Can you tell me current value how much in this circuit? I value. Voltage divided by total
V by R1 plus R2.
voltage divided by resistance. Acha. Tell me V1 if I ask you. Potential in the R1 resistor. Can I write I into R1? Yes or no? V equal to I.
Yes.
Tell me I value how much we calculated? V by R1 plus R2 into what? R1. You see this V R1 by R1 plus R2. Similarly, tell me V2 what you will write? V2 what I will write? I R2.
V R.
What I value we got? I value V by R1 plus R2 into what? R2. So here no need to do this much. Now when you see the circuit, directly voltage divider rule you have to use. Total voltage given into resistance divided by sum of. This is in this type of circuit series. Now it is not for two resistors. Suppose 20 resistors are there. So total voltage, suppose they are asking potential across any one resistor. Then total potential into that resistor divided by sum of all the resistors. You'll get the potential across that resistor particularly. Now one example will take a proof. Understood everybody? Proof understood how this we have written?
Yes.
Everything. Okay, not telling you to remember the formula with proof here, but directly you have to little fast. You have to do. You have to solve circuit. For that, these things are required. Suppose one question we take here. Two resistor here considering. One is 3 ohm. One is 6 ohm. Suppose we having here 18 volt potential. Now I'm asking you, find potential across 3 ohm, find potential across 6 ohm. Directly answer me. Everybody will answer V3 value and V6 value.
Sir, 6 and 12.
6 and
12. So what we will say, see 18 into same resistance 3 divide by what will I tell me? 3 plus 6. How much you will get? See, this is 9. Anna, 18 into 3 divided by 9 here. 9 2s are, you will get 6 volt here. Tell me, out of 18, 6 drop here, then remaining how much left? Out of 18,
12.
6, yes,
12, sir.
either you calculate or you can directly write 18 into 6 divided by 3 plus 6. So you see, anyhow you will get what? 12 volt. How many of you understood this? That potential divider rule. You have to use this in questions here. To solve fast, you have to use. I'm telling you, in competitive exam, in NEET, you will not have that much time that you apply KVL, current, equivalent resistance, and this you write. Directly you have to apply an answer. Okay, note it down, this everybody fast.
Finished, sir. Completed, sir.
Completed? Everybody completed?
1 minute, sir.
Right. Those who have completed second method, right? Current divider rule. See everybody, current divider rule. Suppose two resistor you having. This is one resistor R1. This is one here R2. And here this is one resistor. This potential here V. Now tell me, if total current is battery here or cell supplying here, I current supply. So you know current will divide here, Nara, in parallel. Current will divide or not here?
Yes, sir.
Here I1 and here I2. So everybody see what is current divider rule. If you know the main current, see this I only dividing in two parts here, I1, I2. So main current if you know, I current if you know, you can find I1. What is I1? See everyone. Current in first resistor is what? Total current, that is I, into opposite resistance. Opposite resistance, what here? Tell me here. You are calculating
R2.
I1 here. You are calculating current in R1, but opposite to R1, which resistance is there? R2. I R2 divided by R1 plus R2. We'll prove this, just wait. Similarly, tell me I2 what I will write? What I2 we will write?
I R1 by R1 divided by R1 plus R.
I R1 by R1.
Now you see how this comes. Okay, what is the proof of this? So here proof will do, so that it should be clear to you. Proof. First of all, tell me current I going here dividing I1, I2. Can we apply junction rule at this point? Can we apply junction rule at this point? Tell me what junction rule can I write?
Yes, sir.
Right, I equal to I1 plus I2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
I
sir.
equal to what? Incoming current equal to outgoing current, sum of. So I can write, I minus I1 is equal to I2. Is this clear? Equation number 1. Clear? Tell me in parallel potential same or not? Whatever potential here, same potential here or not? Yes or no? In parallel potential.
Yes, sir.
So I will write, see, I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2. Equation number 2. Now tell me I1 R1 equal to I1 R1 potential here, I2 R2 potential here. I1 R1. Instead of I2, what I can write? Tell me. I2 can be write
I
I
minus
I1.
I1.
I
I
minus
minus I1 into R2. Now tell me here what I will write. I1 R1 is equal to I into R2 minus I1 into R2 or not? Yes or no? Can I take I1 R2 this side? I1 R1
Yes,
plus
sir.
I1 R2 is equal to I R2. Tell me, take I1 common. What you will get? What you will get? R1 plus R2 is equal to I R2. Tell me what I1 you got? What I1 you got? I R2 by R1 plus R2 or not? Yes or no? Same we have written or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Tell me here. I1 is I R2 by R1 plus R2. Understood everyone? Proof. Proof
Yes.
understood. Yeah. Same way you tell me. Now I1 you got here. How you will find I2? How you will find I2? I minus I1 equal to I2. Na? Substitute this value of I1 here. If you substitute the value of I1 here, I R2 by R1 plus R2. See, R1 plus R2, tell me, I R2 will cancel out or not? What you will get? I R1 by R1 plus R2, this will be the value of I2. So you see, this is I2 and I1, both we have. Now, no need to do this much you will do for this. Directly you will use the current divider rule. If here main current, now one question here I am giving you, if you have understood, you answer. Tell me if here two resistance given here. This is here 6 ohm, this here 4 ohm, and this here suppose 20 ampere current is given. Can you tell me current in 6 ohm and current in 4 ohm? What is current in 6 ohm? Everybody.
8 and 12, sir.
Very good.
8 and 12.
So I6 how you'll find? Tell me. Total current how much? 20 into which resistance? 6 or 4?
4.
4 divided by 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6, you know that is 10. So how much value you will get? 20 into 4 by 10 is equal to 8 ampere. Out of 28 gone here. So how much will go here? How much will go? 12 will go
12.
here. Or you can verify also. 20 into 6 opposite divided by 4 plus 6. So you will get here 12 ampere. Clear this to everybody? Everybody clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Everybody understood here? Current divider, note it down this. Directly you can answer questions here, na? Otherwise KVL, KCL, parallel, this more time it require. If suppose 3 register given, 4 register given, so first make this in 2 register, then you apply this. This is not that you apply for any register. Current divider you have to apply for 2 register only. Completed everyone?
Yes, sir.
10
Completed.
minutes, sir.
Right. In parallel potential, same that I have written here. Completed everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is current divider rule. Now third method, write down. These you have to use in circuits, not that you rule this. Nobody will ask you rule this. You have to use these rules in circuit so that easily you answer questions. Now third one, which is more important among all, write down nodal analysis method. Nodal analysis method. Nodal analysis method. See everyone, this nodal analysis method not in your board exam, not in package also, in our package also it is not. This I am telling you so that this is the alternative of KVL. Without applying KVL also you can answer the question. KVL if you apply it is complicated for 2 loop, 3 loop. Okay, so you will see that how it is complicated. We'll see. So for that alternative method, nodal analysis. This you will not have to apply in board exam and all. Okay, they will give you 0 mark. Then answer you can find at last something you do and answer you write correct. Now you know this year your board exam first one is objective only, na? First objective
Yes,
or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Objective you can solve here. Objective you can apply this in one line, you will get the answer. One line. Okay, so see everybody, don't write anything in between. Try to understand this how, and then you 2-3 questions we will discuss. It will be clear to you. Suppose we have one complicated circuit here like this. Okay, circuit they have given. This circuit given, okay, here they give that this is R1, this is V1, R2, V2, R3, V3, and they asking here question, find I1, find I2 and find I3. Either current direction they will give or you have to assume here. Okay, if they ask current in I1, I2, I3 you have to find. Now if you solve this question by KVL, it is very complicated here. 3 unknowns are there, I1, I2, I3. How many equations you have to form, tell me? To get the 3 unknowns are there, 3 variables. Minimum 3 equations you require or not to solve 3 variable? 3 equations to make, then you have to solve 3 equations, then you will get the answer. Complicated here. So we will for this type of question, and maximum if any tough question they ask in need, they will ask like this only. Otherwise one loop like we have discussed earlier, that directly KVL you can apply here, E equivalent divided by R equivalent you can get by that also. Here you have to how to apply this. So first of all tell me in this circuit, everybody see, in this circuit tell me how many junctions are there. Can you identify how many junctions are there, number of junctions?
1, 2, sir.
2, sir.
First, everybody will open I and then will answer. Will see and then answer.
6, sir.
Junction told her. Junction discussed in class. Junction told you meaning of junction. Tell me how many electrical branches should intersect. Then you say that it is junction.
3 or more than 3.
3 are more than 3. 3 are, so where 3 are more than 3 intersecting na? At which point 3 are 3? You cannot see here. See, this is only one. This is not the junction. Is this also junction? You see only 2 branches are intersecting. This is the junction. You see, this is the junction point and this is the junction point. 2 junction. Please try to identify number of junction. If this also you cannot do, then electricity, nothing you know then. 2 junction. How many loops are there in this circuit? Can anybody tell me? How many loops are there? Can anybody tell me?
2 loops.
2 loops. Again
3,
open
sir.
and tell me.
3 loops, sir.
Properly, Sira.
3 loops.
Everyone. This is one loop or not? Yes or no? This is one loop or not?
Yes,
This
sir.
is one loop or not? Loop means closed conducting path here. And tell me, this is also one loop or not here? Yes or no? This is also one loop or
Yes,
not?
sir.
3 loops we having here. So we having 2 junction and we having 3 loop. Tell me, in every loop we can apply KVL or not? In every loop we can apply KVL or not? So 3 KVL we can apply in 3 loop, 3 KVL equations we can write, and 2 junction, that 2 KCL equation we can write, means total 5 equation we having. Out of 5, any 3 you have to select here, and from these 3, if you solve the 3, you can get the I1, I2, I3 value. This I am telling you by KVL KCL method. Understood everybody how you will do by KVL KCL? That's
Yes, sir.
complicate mathematical complexity telling you that how much it is here. Okay, here first 2 junction, 3 loops, apply KVL. Any that 3 equation you have to make, either 3 from KVL you make, or from 2 KCL are there, 2 junction rule equation you can write. So any 3 equation you write based on that, because minimum 3 equation we need here for solving 3 variable. Okay, so this is one way. But I told you that here more that problem you will get if even a small thing wrong. Now if negative you make positive, then everything wrong. Skip it. So we will not use this here KVL KCL for this here. Telling you shortcut method. Tell me, out of 2 junction, now in nodal analysis what we have to do, out of 2 junction, any one junction you make ground. Ground means earthing. Generally ground we make what, below point, because earth is what, below. So tell me which point we can make, which junction point we can make grounding, first or second?
2. Second.
So second we made ground. Ground means what is the potential of this, 0 volt or not?
0.
Sir, no. Potential 0 volt. Very good. Now one junction we made ground here, and one junction potential we can assume anything. Suppose this first point junction, first junction potential is X. This I assumed X. Okay, I assume that X. You can assume Y, Z, whatever your wish. Now, everybody tell me, at first point, first junction point, apply KCL. Tell me, all currents are outgoing or not? Hello. All currents are outgoing at first junction point or not? KCL at first junction. Apply KCL at this point. How many current are incoming? How many are outgoing? Tell me. How many incoming? How many? All 3 outgoing, Nara? All 3
Yes.
outgoing or not? So what I will write? Tell me. What I will write? I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. It is not that at this, you can apply at 2 also, at second junction also. Tell me, all are incoming or not all current? All are incoming or not all current here at second point? So I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. Same you will get. Okay. This here we got I1 plus I2 plus I3 0 junction. Now we have to find I1 value. Tell me everyone, why current move from that, see in this branch, in this direction, X potential more or V1 potential more? Why current move this side? X
potential more.
X potential.
Exponential.
Everybody see, if current move here in this way, so you have to find the that current in this branch, only in this branch current you have to find. Current in a branch, current means potential difference divided by resistance. You see, in this branch potential difference how much? X minus V1. Tell me, you are moving here. It will get plus to minus, you will move or not? In the direction of current you are moving. Tell me, plus to minus, it will be minus V1 or plus V1? Plus to minus minus V1. So I1 value, everybody see, X minus V1 divided by R1. Tell me here for second one. Answer me now for second one. Can you tell me that X and here of current? Tell me, plus to minus you moving, so minus V2 or minus plus V2?
Minus V2.
X minus V2 divided by R2. Now tell me here. Here you tell me, you are moving from minus to plus. Tell me, X minus V3 or X plus V3?
Plus V3.
Minus V3.
See now here. You are moving from minus to plus. Increment or drop? Increment or drop?
Increment.
Plus V3 by R3 equal to 0. Now, in this way also you can remember. See, if positive terminal above, then subtraction will be there. If negative terminal above, then addition will be there. How that this addition subtraction coming? You see, you are actually that in a branch you are applying KVL. Here to here you are moving from Y current move this side. because here potential more than here potential, and plus to minus you are going, so drop will be there. Here minus to plus you are going, so increment. Now see, this is one equation we got here. Only unknown here x. V1 R1, V2 R2, V3 R3 known. You can find the x value. After getting x value, what is I1 value? What is I1? Tell me. I1 is what? X1 minus V1 by R1. Similarly, I2 is what? This here x minus V2 by this is here. So just one equation you have to write. One equation you can get all the answers. One equation. Okay. Just first note down, then we'll give you some questions. In package like this question very rarely you will find, but in AATS term exam you'll find questions. So 2-3 questions we will discuss it fast. First note it down everybody. Hello, understood everybody? You just remember one thing. Positive terminal, if positive terminal is above, then x minus v. Negative terminal above, then what you will write? X plus v or x minus v? If negative terminal above, so it will be x plus v. Okay.
Plus.
How this coming? This I also told you here that you move in the direction of current and check whether it is increment or drop. So this equation you have to solve and find the value of x. After getting x value, substitute, you can get I1, I2, I3. Write properly, the question will take some questions I have selected. It is not given your package. A few questions you will find in your YUM cap. Completed everybody?
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Now one thing you tell me everyone, if V2 not given here, then what you will do? If V2 not given, this V2 not given, then what you will do? Only register given here like this. If V2 not given, then what you will do? You will make V2 what?
They
0.
will not consider.
Will not consider V2. Okay, if V2 not given, then if V3 not given, don't consider V3. Okay, so that it depends whether what is given, what not given. Accordingly, you will. It is not that I have taken all possible that components here in every branch cell and resistance I have taken. It is not necessary that in every branch they will give. One question here. We'll see now how many of you will answer. This here given 6 ohm, 3 ohm, this is very important method to get the answer very easily. Okay, so this everybody use in question. I'm telling you, if you want to solve fast in less time without applying KVL, this is here 15 volt, 6 ohm, 3 ohm, and this here 30 volt. This is also 3 ohm. Here current given I1, I2, I3. They have only asked find I2. I2, this is in JEE asked this question. Okay, find I2. Option they have given A, 3 ampere, 15 ampere, 5 ampere, 4 ampere. We'll see who will answer. Only node analysis apply, everybody fast. Only I2 you have to find.
5 amperes.
Very good. Very nice. Any other answer? 5 ampere. I'm telling you, in one line you will get the answer. If you have understood and calculation, if you know, then.
Ampere, sir.
Huh?
5 ampere, sir.
Okay, Praneshwar, good. Fast, do you fast. How many of you got 5 ampere? 5 ampere got? Very few got. Not all. Huh? Achha, okay, see, everybody will solve here. See, everyone is still some. Girls, nobody got. Girls, anyone got? Nobody replied.
Yes, sir.
Bharati. Okay. See, everyone. First, tell me which. How many junctions are there here? How many junctions are there? 2 junctions are there, and one I will make ground. One here I made ground, 0 potential. One here I assume potential is what? X. Now tell me what current equation I will write. Tell me at junction point. At junction point, what current equation I will write? I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. See, all current are outgoing at this junction point. Tell me what is I1. Answer me what is I1. I1, can you tell me? X minus positive terminal above. So subtract directly x minus 15 divided by 6. That if you thinking that yeah, this is the easiest method to solve the circuit. This also you not understanding, then over. Don't know, then what you will understand. X minus 15 divided by 6 plus. What about I2? Tell me. I2, tell me how much? I2, tell me. Yes, you see here no any voltage source. Here only 0 potential. So potential difference in this resistor is what? X minus 0 only divided by 3. Plus what about I3? Tell me. What about I3? I3 how much? X minus 30 divided by 3 is equal to 0. Over. Multiply everywhere 6 so that you can cancel that fraction term. Multiply 6 everywhere. What you will get? Tell me. X minus 15 plus 2 times of x plus 2 times of x minus 30 equal to 0. Tell me, everyone, from here. Now calculation, if you don't know, then I cannot go in 10th class to teach you this. X, 2x and 2x. How much we will write? Can we write 5x? Yes or no? 5x can be write here. 2x plus x minus 15 and minus 60. How much we will write? Minus 75 equal to 0. 5x is 75. What is x value? X value is 15 volt or
15.
X is 15 volt. X is potential at this junction point. So x you got 15 volt. But I have not asked x. What I have asked? Tell me. I have asked what I2 value. What is I2 value? Tell me. What is I2 value?
X by 3, sir.
15 by 3.
I2 is x by 3. What is x value? 15 by 3. How much this value? 5.
5.
Now, two questions they can ask you. First, that I2, which value we got here, 5 ampere. They can also ask you, second question here, what is the potential difference between A and B? Tell me how much potential difference you got between A and B? How much potential difference you got between A and B? 15 volts. Tell me B. VA minus B. VB 0 or not? B is grounded or not? Tell me. VB 0 or not? And VA is X or not? Getting my point, everyone? VA minus VB is nothing but nonsense. Follow X only. That is 15 volt. How many of you understood? How many of you understood this question? One time everything will not understand. Many questions you have to do like this. At least 5-10 questions you select from the net, internet or any book, whatever you having. If in package you not get, and try to apply nodal analysis. Then only it will be in your mind. Then only that you can solve question in AITS term exam and other. Okay. Here Nodal analysis, at least that 5-6 question you have to practice it. Now here concept told you, method told you, this is the way that in one line we can get the answer. Now if they ask I1, we can find I1 value. If they ask I3, you see I1 I can write x minus 15 by 6, I3 I can write x minus 30 by 3, okay, and we can check. Tell me here, if I ask you simultaneously, what is I1 value? What is I1 value? Tell me. X minus 15 by 6. You see 15 minus 15 6, 0. Tell me what about I2, sorry, I3 value? I3 value?
Minus 5 ampere.
Very good. So
minus 5 ampere.
See minus 15, 15 minus 30, okay. 15 minus 30 divided by 3, which is minus 15 by 3, which is minus 5 ampere. And you can satisfy, tell me, this is here 0, this is 5, and this is minus 5 equal to, tell me it is coming left side also 0 or not? Left LHS equal to RHS or not?
Yes, sir.
Getting my point? So you can satisfy that it is that KCL it should satisfy here. Clear, Rad? Everybody understood this? Can I give one more question? Will you do? Can I give one
Yes,
more
sir.
question? Will you do?
Yes, sir.
Note it down this first. Completed? This completed everybody?
Completed, sir. Yes, sir. Completed.
Second question we'll see, and I don't think that anybody will get answer for this, but okay, little different question and good question, okay. This also asked in JEE only. This, if you practice some good level questions there and package questions, you will find easy. Like after solving package NCERT, feeling easy. This is 54 ohm, 28 ohm, 12 volt, 6 volt, 8 volt, I1, I2, I3. Find I2. Find I2. Options given: 6, minus 5 by 6, minus 6 by 5, 4 ampere. Anybody? Anybody?
Minus 5 by 6 ampere.
These 3 minus 5 by 6. How? How minus 5 by 6, Adi? How you calculate I2 value? I2? How
Sir,
you
taking x 6 by
x minus, yeah, x minus 6 by
54.
I2. Where resistance in this branch? Where resistance in this branch?
Okay, sir, I got confused, sir.
Acha, one option I forgot to give you. Many will mark infinity also, because they will tell here there no resistance, sir. X minus 6 by 0, it is infinity. Many will mark infinity. Infinite current is possible in circuit. Infinite
No,
current is
sir.
possible.
No,
Was
sir.
Anybody? Okay, see, everyone will tell you. Nobody in every batch, at least one student answered here. Here Adisi got answer, but she's not telling how. Okay, see everyone, how to do this. This is little complicated. It's not a problem if you are not able to answer. First of all, we'll make this ground. This will keep potential here x. Tell me what KCL we will write. KCL equation whatever we will write. I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. Correct or not? This is clear here.
Yes, sir.
Now, you tell me what is I1. I1 you tell me I1. I1 you tell me.
Yes, 8 by 28.
X plus 8 divided by 28. Very good. I2. Now the important thing I2. See I2 in second middle branch there is no resistance. So you know you cannot write x minus 6 by 0, otherwise it will be infinity. Huh? So you keep I2 as it is. I2 as it I2 only. I3, can you tell me what is I3? What is I3 here?
X plus 12 by 54.
X plus 12 by 54.
X plus 12 by 54 equal to 0. Now, this is now see two variables are there. One is x and one is I2. How to find? If you see properly, x value is given. Can anybody tell me what is x value? Can anybody tell me what is x value? 6 volt. Nonsense
6
fellow, you
volt.
cannot see this. This is A and this is B. Tell me, I'm just asking you, if any voltage source given here, 3 volt suppose. A and B given here. What is the potential difference between A and B? What you write? Tell me, VA minus VB. VA minus VB you write 3 volt or not? Hello, yes or no?
Yes.
If there is no resistance, so you know potential difference is nothing but EMF of the cell, 3 volt. Here also in this branch you see properly that middle branch, that here they have given here this 6 volt. This here A, this here B. Tell me B is grounded or not? B is grounded or not? Tell me. VA minus VB I will write here, that is 6 volt. And what is VB? VB is 0. What is VA? VA is x. So tell me x value 6 volt given or not? Yes or no? How many of you able to understand this? That x is given here. Every time no need to find x. Every circuit they will not give that same type, no. So here x is given. Now after getting the x value, you can find the correct. Tell me x value we got 6 here. What I will write? Tell me 6 plus 8 divided by 28 plus I2 plus 6 plus 12 divided by 54 equal to 0. Tell me 6 plus 8 how much? How much 6 plus 8? 14 or not? Tell me. 14 by 28 how much we will get? 1 by 2 we will get or not? 14 by 28 1 by 2 plus I2. Tell me 6 plus 12 how much? Tell me. 18. 18 by 54 how much? Tell me. 1 by 3 or not? Yes or no? Equal to 0. What is I2 value? Minus 1 by
Minus 5 by 6.
minus 1 by 3. We will get this here minus 5 by 6. Take LCM, we will get here minus 5 by 6 ampere. This is the answer. How many of you understood this? How many of you understood? Little bit different type of questions you will always in circuit, in current electricity, different questions you will get new question. Same question will not get here. So you have, if concept clear, if idea you know, then you can answer है ना that it is not that same question mug up and answer same you will get or same here little bit difference you will find in every question. Note it down this everybody.
Road, sir.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Okay, so this is about the nodal analysis method. I I advise you that in every package question, if 3 loop given, see in 1 loop given you will answer. If 3 loop like this circle given, apply nodal analysis. It is very simple to solve. Okay, 1 line you will get the answer. Other that current divider, potential divider that you use in circuits here. Okay, heading write down now. Ammeter, voltmeter and galvanometer. Somebody sent doubts also to me this ammeter. Actually this is the topic of next chapter, but few questions given in package based on the ammeter, voltmeter. So I will teach here ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometer, because in AITS you may get questions, then you will tell that not discussed. So see ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometer, just basic introduction will give first. Ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometer, which you already studied in 9th, 10th class here. That only thing will tell. See ammeter, voltmeter, 12th class. If school open, you will see all these devices here in physics lab, and you will perform the experiment also for a potentiometer, ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometer. Everybody see, don't write, first see here. Tell me, ammeter is current measuring device or current detecting device? Ammeter measure the current or
Measures, sir.
Current measuring device.
so
Measuring device.
ammeter what ka measuring device? It measures it measures current, electric current. And what about voltmeter? Tell me. What about voltmeter?
Measures voltage.
Okay.
Measures
It measures potential difference here. Okay. It measures potential difference B. What about galvanometer? It measures or it detects here. Galvanometer
Detects current, sir.
it detects the current. Okay, it will just show deflection. If current flowing, it will show deflection. Current not flowing, it will not show deflection. Okay, so galvanometer is not measuring device. It will only detect the current here. Detects current I. It is not measuring device. Next one, second point. See that everybody that will use ammeter, voltmeter in that lab in experiment. Okay, so you will find that whenever ammeter, voltmeter you will connect, always for ammeter you need the polarity. Means you will see the high potential. Suppose here this is the cell. This is the cell. So ammeter here mentioned. So tell me how current will flow? Plus to minus current will flow or not, like this. Getting my point? Here plus minus polarity will induce, means that in ammeter, any measuring device, polarity will be there. Polarity will be there. Okay, here this is also important point. Here you will find in voltmeter also polarity plus minus. When you connect, then you will check always whether positive terminal where to connect, negative where to connect. In galvanometer, because it is not measuring device, it only detect the current. So for galvanometer, polarity will not come here because it is not measuring. It will just here that deflection may be one side or other side. It indicate that there is presence of current in the circuit. Otherwise, current is not present if there is no deflection. Third thing here we have to know scale. This definitely all of you have noticed. In scale of the like this scale is there for ammeter. For ammeter, tell me everybody, for ammeter, 0 scale means 0 will be left extreme, right extreme or at the middle. Can anybody tell me 0 at what? Left extreme. 0. Just I'm considering suppose 0 ampere to 100 ampere. So this is the ammeter here. ammeter scale. Okay, here if I see voltmeter, tell me everybody, in voltmeter what the zero where, left, right or middle? Answer
Left, sir.
Left, sir.
is left. Okay, here this will be the 0 volt, this is the 100. This is my consideration 0 to 100. Okay, it is not just telling you that 0 will be in left extreme here. Now tell me, I'm asking you, what about galvanometer?
Center,
What
sir.
about galvanometer? Tell me.
Middle it will be.
Seen
Center,
that,
sir.
yeah, 0 will be at the center here. That pointer will point at the center exactly for 0. This 0, suppose 0, this is 50 division, this is minus 50 division, right side deflection, left side deflection indicate the presence of current in the circuit. So here this little bit difference you have to know in ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometer. Now fourth point here, tell me, ammeter always connected series or parallel to the circuit?
Series, sir.
Series.
Always connected series with the circuit, but its internal circuit is parallel. In ammeter always connected in series with the circuit, but its internal circuit diagram is parallel. Internal circuit diagram, this you not studied earlier, we will discuss here. This is in 12th portion. So ammeter always connected in series, but its internal circuit parallel. Voltmeter always connected what? Parallel to the circuit, its internal circuit is series. Okay, so everybody, first these 3 points noted down. Is always connected in series with the circuit, but its internal circuit is in parallel connection. Always connected parallel with the circuit, but its internal circuit is in series connection. In galvanometer, just one point you listen to me. See, galvanometer can be converted as ammeter or can be converted as voltmeter. So tell me everybody, galvanometer connected series or in parallel here? Galvanometer connected
to both, sir.
Yeah, can be connected to series also, can be connected to parallel also. So this is important one, that galvanometer can be converted as ammeter, can be converted as voltmeter. So this one can be connected series or parallel. The remaining 3-4 points we will discuss in next class. Completed everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
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 Thank you.